Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. So today I wanted to talk to you about my vegetarian journey. It has been 2 months since I began not to eat meat anymore. And I think it is a great time to talk with you about what has changed in my life since then. First of all, I have to precise that I am not a nutritionist, and I highly recommend that you see your doctor before becoming vegetarian. And I highly recommend you to see with your doctor what you have to do if you want to become vegetarian, because here I'm just talking about my experience, and I can also give you some advices, but you have to see a professional before doing that. So why did I begin to stop eating meat? That's because actually I've never liked it. I've always been forced by my parents to eat some meat when I was younger, and well, it stays in my nutrition habits. And 2 months ago I began to question myself, why are you eating meat if you don't like it? So I just stopped. But before, I've done some research, of course. Next, you can also have as argument the animal cause. That's not my main argument, but it is one of them. Yeah, I must precise for those who don't know the difference between vegetarian and vegan. Vegetarian, you stop eating meat, but vegan, you stop eating meat, but also every product coming from an animal. So you stop eating eggs, eating milk, stuff like that. But I'm not a vegan, I'm just vegetarian, because vegan is a really, I think, difficult way of life, because you restrict a lot of things. You have restriction in anything you eat. That's not the step I've chose to make. Maybe one day, who knows, but for now I'm just vegetarian. First thing I've done is that I have read a lot about it, seeing the risks, but also watch some YouTube videos, which is maybe why you're here today. Listening to others' experiences can make you realize the mistakes to avoid and have a better idea of what it implies to become a vegetarian. So yeah, reading, watching YouTube channels, and of course I've seen my doctor to have advices from a professional. About the cons, there is a lot of things to say actually. First is that you have to take some complementary vitamins pills. I take B12 vitamins every day. It is quite expensive, but you have to take them, because the nutritional value of meat is not to be underestimated. So the B12 vitamin, for example, you can find it nearly only in meat. So you have to take complementary pills. Another con is that when you go to the restaurant, there is not all the time vegetarian meals, but usually they have 1 or 2, but I don't know if you like the plate that's in it, or you have to ask could you take off the chicken of my salad? That's a bit bothering. But also when you go to dinner to your friend's house, being vegetarian can be a problem, because your friends will respect it and try to cook something apart for you, but you will all the time feel like you're bothering them, because you make them do efforts for you, because they will cook something only for you. And yeah, I feel that I'm bothering people with my vegetarian thing. Another thing is that, okay, people will respect that you're vegetarian, but all the time when you say that you're a vegetarian, they will ask you more question about it, like why did you become a vegetarian? Isn't it too difficult? But okay, 1 time, 2 time, it's funny to explain it, but when you have to explain it all the time, this can be really annoying. I assure you. You will see if you begin vegetarian, people are really interested in it, not to judge you, but they will try to learn more about that, and you will have to say the same thing a lot of times. about the pros or the advantages of being vegetarian, there is also a lot of things to say. First of all, I don't have to eat meat anymore, and as I don't like it, it was not so difficult for me to stop it. And as I don't like it, that's a big pro. After that, I've discovered a new world, the world of vegetables. I began to be really interested in the nutritional values of food, and now I've discovered a lot of vegetables. Like now I eat broccolis, cauliflower, asparagus, celery, but also chickpeas, lentils, beans, and a lot of other things. You can imagine what they contain. It's like crazy nutritional important. When you become vegetarian, you have to be quite careful about the nutritional values, and I've learned so much about what vegetable exists and about what they contain. About the digestion, I can tell I feel much more better after dinner. I don't feel tired anymore, but I don't think it is linked to the stopping of meat eating, but maybe it is linked to the changes in my nutritional habits. If you eat more vegetables, it is said that usually you digest much more easier. This was all I had to say about my vegetarian journey so far, which I recall it has only been 2 months since I began. If I see other changes, maybe I will do another video, or if you have some questions which I didn't answer in this video, let me a comment down below and I will try to find another video to respond to it. And see you soon!